Well, we're going to talk about the sophomores. Last video of the day. You guys got lots to look at. We're almost there. No, it's not true. We're 45 minutes away. But man, it hasn't been bad. It's actually a nice highway. It's been a pretty good drive. I know you hate driving, but truthfully speaking, what? There's even a Starbucks there. I don't want a Starbucks.
I don't either. I just need to go back.
Yeah, it's fine. So let's run through the 3-year-olds real quick. Admiral Dio continues to train down good. I gave Harry lots of time to work with, and I think it's going to work out just fine. Why is that there? See that streak of light across the screen? It's driving me crazy. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So Admiral Dio is doing good work and continues to work well. He'll be ready on time as advertised. Arson, first race is today at 9 o'clock. Excited to watch him race. He's such a nice horse. Really, really happy with Arson. Casanova Hall, our newest horse. Big update. Tim said he trained that horse in 2.5.
I always want to say Casanova's Jewel. Remember that?
I wrote it. I wrote Casanova's Jewel the other day. Now that you say that, I literally wrote it. Did you see which side they said Starbucks was on?
No.
So I guess we'll just guess right and hope that we're right. We're never right. No, for sure we're wrong. Over there is where everything's going on. This is more of a... It's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I would guess very good money that it's this way. I'm just going to pull an illegal U-turn. Whoa. Scared myself. I thought I was going the wrong way. I looked up and all the cars were in front of me. Some sort of weird crisscross highway here. Casanova Hall is a nice horse now. As I said, Tim trained him the other day. No hobbles on. Trained him in 2.5, said he was good. I said, well, it's simple. You got to enter Tuesday for the race. Train him Monday in 2 minutes with no hobbles on, and we'll enter him with no hobbles on if that's what you want to do. Seems fair to me, no? Yep. So Casanova's Hall will race this Friday in the Stallion Series. Now, Friday is the 9th. My plan is either to go to Illinois and race the filly and the colt. Now, that'll depend on what Jim says about what a lady, what a night. If he trains her and he's like, she's bumpy, fine. Take your time. Try to get the wrinkles out of her. The other colt will be fine.
She's been bumpy forever.
No, she hasn't. She was good the last time I went with her. The last time I went with her before the qualifier the other day, she was very good. Now, she did bleed. So, did that play a role? I don't know. So, we'll see. Dominion, second the other day. I was so mad going by the half. I'm like, oh my God, we got to get rid of this horse. He's terrible. And they circled the field and finished second. I thought he raced really, really good. You know, if you get a 3-year-old trotter on a roll where he gets a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, the sky's really the limit for those types of horses. And I hope that that's exactly what happens with Dominion, because, you know, to have those, as Greg said to me a month ago, it's a side note, sorry. As Greg said to me a month ago, these are the types of horses we're trying to buy, the Dominion horses. And if we can keep them, you know, cultivate that talent, have them get better and better and better, then great. That's exactly what we're going to try and do. Everybody go in and use the bathroom. I don't care. Go.
I just used the bathroom.
Don't care.
Daddy, do you want to go?
Don't talk about Bruno. Was very good the other day, finishing third. 57 in a piece. He's getting better every single... Shh. Addie, we're an hour away.
I don't need go.
Yeah, but we're an hour away.
I don't need go.
They made it pretty clear that
No, I don't need go.
Okay. So don't talk about Bruno. Trots in 58 the other day. I thought the horse looked much, much better. Drebin, coming off a break, but he's coming over to Pennsylvania. I'm going to talk to Dr. Latessa, see if he can go over this horse. We can get a real good look at Drebin before his Thursday race. Flash Fly, trained on Saturday, trained very good, I believe. She's going to keep training. We're going to get her ready. Again, we have a lot of horses we're getting ready for the fall. I just want to change things up a little bit. Rather than beating our heads against the wall all summer long in the heat, dealing with allergies and bleeding and soreness and sickness, let the horses grow up, fill out, and then we'll let them rock all fall long. If they aren't stake horses, they do not have to be relegated to the summer. And that's one thing that we're looking at and trying to focus on this year. George of the Jungle, terrible race the other night. We're trying to get to the bottom of not only what happened, but how we can keep it from happening again. Great Bet was second. Again, a horse that come off a clunker and come right back with a good mile. And that's exactly what I expect we'll see with George of the Jungle. Gypsy Hill, 3 wide for a lot of the last part of the mile the other day.
Are you still using my...
Yes, I am, and you're not using it right now. You're going to have to wait a minute. So, Gypsy Hill raced good. I can't fault him for that at all. I thought the horse did some good work. I'd like to see him come back. Both him and the other horse will likely race in the Sire Stake at Northfield Park as we get them ready for hopefully that Buckeye consolation combo that we're always hoping for. Hallie in the Clouds, right back in to go. We put her in the softest place we could this week. I may not be able to sit behind her training, but I will sit behind her driving as I'm driving her on Wednesday evening. I'm Fancy Like needed an easy race and got an easy race the other day. Runner up the wood. Now we're in a position where we should be able to get her back to where she was before she had those 3 weeks off. Insider Trading will win the race bike this week, and we'll train her up. She'll be ready to go very, very soon. Irresistible Sun was great, finishing 5th to a tough company the other day, coming in off 3 weeks, and up into the Sire Stake group for the most part in the State Fair race. I think he'll bounce back well. He is looking at also the next Sire Stake race in Northfield Park. I believe that's where it is. Lonely Lakewood, a little disappointing his last start. He's coming back now. We'll see how he races. But he's got the 8-hole this week at Northfield Park. Lover's Play, I was planning on giving her a little more time off. Jason jogged her for a week and said she was sound as a dollar. We trained her twice. She looked great. We should put her in to go. We'll see how she races. Love and Affection, first start for us at Northfield Park. I suspect she's going to race very well in Northfield Park. We'll see how that plays out, but I like this filly already. I knew it was going to jump off. This thing is so dumb. So Love and Affection is the newest horse to the stable, the one that we just bought. You know, I like that angle coming out of Indiana. They don't have a lot of races for the after you get out of the Nomers 1, Nomers 2, where they have a ton of them at Northfield. So as people are trying to move horses around out of Indiana, these are the horses we should be looking at, jumping in on and grabbing, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Mel Gibbs Swan is back training now. We got to change his too from time off to leave him alone. Stacy's
to leave him alone.
Well, you know what I meant. So Mel Gibbs Swan is training now, and I haven't got an update for yesterday, but he'd been in 2025, and I suspect he'll be getting close to being racing soon enough. Memory and Imagination races tomorrow, as does Militant, the next horse. Both those horses race tomorrow. Militant's picked to win. Memory and Imagination's like 6 or 7 to 1. Dave Miller on Memory and Imagination. He's in with Pickpocket, and Militant down in the bottom division. But man, looks good coming in. You couldn't ask him to be any sharper than he is. Scotty should like him a lot. Mounds for All should be coming back.
What?
Nothing. Mounds for All should be coming back soon to start. Should be coming back soon to start in the Aqua Treadmill, and then we'll start jogging. Stop it. Don't be so stupid. And then we'll start jogging him after that. Mountaineer Prince. Getting a look under the hood in Michigan tomorrow with Mountaineer Prince. Ava, stop with Mountaineer Prince, and we'll see how he is. No free lunch. What is going on here? Jump me out of the 3-year-olds into a general population here. I'm going to wreck this thing. All over the map. Militant, Mounds for All, Pickpocket. Pickpocket, Scotty picked going into this week. I'm excited to see Pickpocket race. His first start in Lexington. He always likes this track better, and I'm really, really eager to see how he does. Prince Charmer raced great the other night. I think this horse is going to do a lot of good throughout the summer, into the fall, into the winter. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with Prince Charmer. Purple People Eater, little flat the other night. You just got to cover her up. She's better covered up, leave and sit. You know, Greg drove her exactly how you're supposed to drive a horse like that. You just got to know her. And I think she'll be better her next start for sure. Ready for Landing, grabbed a bell boot the other day in behind the gate. I'll watch it again. That's what it looks like to me. I can't say that I heard him do it or that I saw him do it, but he's been so good and never put a step in after that. Did scope with a little bit of mucus and some pimples. We have stuff to work on. Next week off. School him on Tuesday in 2.5, 2.6, and then off to the Beale in Pennsylvania at the Poconos. Really Don't Care was really good the other day. Actually, very, very good the other day. I'm excited to see how she comes back. Yes, she drew 7, but I think she's going to race good this week at Northfield Park. Sunset Acres Girl, I'm going to sit behind her also at Ludington tomorrow in Michigan. We're only 40 minutes away. Sweeney, I believe he may have injured his foot this horse. I don't know what is going on with him. We haven't had any confirmation. All x-rays have been negative up till now. But we're going to try our best to get to the bottom of what is going on with Sweeney. And again, if we have to rest him, fine. Just another horse that's going to be a bit of a foot soldier for us through the fall into the winter. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Time is on my side. Just got our invitation this morning to the Milstein. Time is on my side. We'll be racing in the Milstein Memorial next week at Northfield Park. Really, really excited about that. Victory Blue Chip is in with Lonely Lakewood this week. I think I actually am driving Victory. I wasn't originally, now I am. Got the 9-hole though, but he's coming in super sharp. We'll see how he races. Watch Your Mouth just needs a little help. Got roughed up 2 starts ago. Made the front the other day. Probably should have finished it off, but didn't quite get it done. We'll see how he races his next start. Widespread Panic is in to go this week in Indiana. I'm expecting him to be better. I'm hoping he'll be better, and I guess we'll have to wait and see together. So with that, your videos are all done now. You're all caught up, and we'll talk to you all very soon. I hope you're having a great weekend. We're almost in the lake. Silver Lake. We're almost at Silver Lake. We'll be there in about half an hour. We'll talk to you all very soon. Take care.